Hope all you swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here. Yeah, I'm just using this as an opportunity to use the boat intro again. Another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to show off a few of the new enemies on the sea, just so you can kind of see what they're like. They're not, most of them aren't super tough. So today we're just going to be exploring some of the islands. I'll cut out some of the in-between stuff. Oh good, you killed the one we already damaged a lot. That's wonderful. I don't know what else Serena was really going to do, because Swoosh would only hit one enemy, since it only hits groups of enemies. So that was my reasoning for going for Thwack instead of something else. Well, yeah, that's overkill. I think we are getting like a couple level ups off camera as well. But don't worry, I will not spend the skill points until we're on camera, so you don't have to worry about that. You've seen what level ups look like. Okay, so we've got this island. This is the one that is south of the Strand, which does have an ultimate key spot on it. We are going to be exploring the ones that don't have ultimate key spots, just because last time we found out you know, ride armors are available and we could go sailing around the island, see some really cool views, and pick up a lot of treasure that we couldn't have before. Have we fought these guys before? I don't think we have. Oh, it's a malicious brownie. Well, that didn't do anything. Yep, we're gonna go. We're not gonna go Quadra Slash. Yeah, we are gonna go Quadra Slash. And for Rav, we'll go with the Spirit Bomb. Let's do some decent damage. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to. Oh, nice. We got both of them that time. So it must just be like a percentage chance of... if they can be hit by it, a percentage chance that they'll actually be affected by it. I don't really want you, I just wanted the sparkle spot. Okay, well, we'll come over here and get some ore. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, an Yggdrasil leaf. Ah, this big guy. We haven't fought him yet. Of course he comes with the brownies. Of course he comes with the brownies. Look at the size of him. He's got to snack on something. Malicious Night Clubber. Oh dear. Hey, that time we took out the two brownies. So see, this is why... this is where I am kind of encouraged to use Thwack. Oh, that didn't work. Again, I was expecting a lot more damage than we actually did. Yeah, you can't get it to work all the time. Oh, and this guy is actually in the yellow one, and he's down. They do not have as much health as I was expecting them to have. I guess I'm just used to fighting some of the tougher enemies that are available to us. And that's one thing that I am kind of noticing going through parts of the post-game segments, is that there's like some bosses and enemies that I feel like they're just a little bit out of our range right now. And we need to level up a little bit before we come back and deal with them. Gifts from the Goddess. Sacred Circuit. Okay, we'll have to check that out. I think the Sacred Circlet I end up getting for Serena. This is like an upgraded to her Goddess Tiara. And oh, we're going to. Are we going to Honolulu? Yeah, we're going to Honolulu because we do have a couple of side quests to turn in. Couple or just one? I think we have a couple. We have this one where the mermaid was needed that healing seaweed or whatever it was. I'm just like, hey, yeah, I was talking to the kid, but you have to actually talk to the mermaid. And now she's feeling better. And so now we talk to the boy who's like right here and let him know that we fixed the problem. Oh yeah, we get 5 molten globules. Those are used in some crafting recipes, so that's why I wanted to do that one. And it was a pretty easy quest to begin with. So I can cross that one off my list. And there's another one where we got the crystal lily from one of the islands. There's the island over by Sniffelheim. Oh, and this guy, our main quest, side quest thing. Ferocious mermen are out at sea attacking the fishermen, and we have to go rescue Kai. And by the sounds of things, he actually took them to the strand. So at this point, what you do, or what you can do, is if you warp back to the strand now, you'll actually see the vicious merman there, and it's actually a boss fight. It's a really tough boss fight. I attempted it twice off camera. Well, it's going to be considered off camera because I'm not going to show you the fight where I just lose. And be like, hey, look, this whole segment is completely wasted. Instead, I'll just tell you because I need to fill this time with something. So you end up fighting like 4 vicious mermen and their vicious merman king. And you know, the battle starts off okay. My second attempt, I used I was using the Hymn of Ice because they like to cast Crack. The problem is the Vicious Merman King, like I can kill the other 4 Vicious Mermen, and that's not the issue. But then the Vicious Merman King will, like, he'll get pepped up, he'll get triple turns in a row, he'll do things like using Kazing to bring back one of his fallen allies, he'll use Crack, and it'll end up being a critical hit spell, like, every time. Oh yeah, we need to go up and talk to Lady Beth Cannon, but she only is up here at, like, certain parts of the day, and yeah, I'm not going to wait around here for her. At least not right now. So then I think we go... Where do we go? I think I continue exploring first. So we just zoom back to the sea, and then I work my way around. And I think I skip a lot of the off-camera travel here, yeah. And so we're back on, well, this island. We have another ultimate key spot. And this is also the slime island. I did get into a fight here off-camera with a vicious she-slime and 4 metal slimes. I think like 3 of them got away. But anyway, so yeah, he'll use Crack, and that'll deal like 120 to everyone. And then he'll like summon Water Tides, doing like another 100 damage to everyone. And then he will also do like a physical attack, which ends up being like a triple attack, which will do like 300 damage to one character. So he's killing like multiple characters in a single turn, is what ends up happening. And I can't keep up with the healing in that. So one of the things I want to do, get a few more levels, especially for Serena, and get her enhanced hymns again, because the Hymn of Ice was kind of helping. But it would help even more if it was, you know, enhanced more. Makes sense, right? Yeah, but at this point, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I end up spending some skill points elsewhere. I think I go here because if I get those 3 panels, I'll actually unlock. I'll unlock 2 of those hidden spots, and then yeah. But then once I found that guy, I'm like, okay, we got to go after. We got to go after some other panels here. Again, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to just go for these couple panels here. And then I'm going to go for the 2 above that. We'll find Veronica's double cat. That still has to be a skill still. Yeah, I told you people were leveling up off camera. And Hendrik and Sylvando can just accumulate skill points for now. Alright, so now we're back on one of the other islands. I think this one is even further around. And you can see we have places to fly to, so that means we need a ride armor. This is not one of the islands with an ultimate key door. But as you can see, now the islands are opened up to us because we have ride armor. So we're going to go ahead and take care of those. That did decent damage, and Dragon Slash will actually finish this guy off. And you can see that my characters are getting lower on AP than they normally are. That's just from the traveling around on the boat and fighting stuff. And I do have a solution for that I'm going to do in a couple parts. It's not even for a couple parts that I even attempted the whole Kai and Merman battle anyways. Like I said, I'm not going to show you that when it just ends up in me losing. Alright, so we have a colorful cocoon. And I think I end up getting all the spots. I'm sure if I miss something around here, someone will let me know in the comment section. Because there are, I'm kind of looking for like spots where you can land. But there are like a lot of trees around, so I'm like trying to be extra cautious looking at those spots. This is really cool. I like this. This is part of the exploration that I do enjoy. Especially when you get to see, like, amazing island views such as this. Okay, didn't quite find anything over here, which is odd. And I did that one already. So let's check out that little island over there. I love views like this, especially on like islands where you've got beaches and you've got water and you've got yeah, it's just so pretty. Those are like the scenes of nature that I like to look at. Okay, there's got to be something here. We have a tree. Okay. Some crafting items. Those are actually going to be some really useful crafting items for some of the recipes we've been picking up. And I think from this point forward, I'm going to do most of the crafting off camera, because you've seen how it all works. And I will, however, always show you the things that I craft, and, you know, I'll equip them on camera. Again, just want to make sure I'm very thorough here. Because the last thing I want to do is miss like a good treasure chest or a mini medal or something like that. Oh, hi, there's a sparkle spot here. Another Technicolor Dream Cloth. And if we fly up to the top here, there's got to be something. Yeah, there's something here. Mini medal? Not a mini medal. 3 agates of evolution. Okay, that's useful. Because I do have a number of weapons that I could craft that involve that. Oh, look at this view. And I think it's just that small island way out there. I love the other mountains on the horizon. Yeah, just look at that. Oh, and there is a treasure there. Is this one going to be a mini medal? No, it's Orichalcum. That's the legendary. What is that just doing sitting in a treasure? And what the heck are we gonna craft with that? We already have a Sword of Light. Or are they gonna let us craft another Sword of Light and get, so we could, like, dual-wield Swords of Light if we wanted to? That'd be interesting. Again, I'm just doing one more last scan through here. And that also reminds me, since we went back in time, when we go to the battleground again, does that mean we're going to get, another piece of Orichalcum there? Since we didn't take the one that's there currently. Oh, here's where I did some crafting. Look at this. I did some recrafting on the Sorcerer's Ring. When you get it to +3, you heal 10 MP after every battle, instead of just 4. And so I've got one on Hendrik, since he's going to be an alternative out-of-battle healer. I reforged Serena and Rabs, so now they're going to be gaining more like 15 to 18 MP after battle, I think is what it is. And also look at the Meteorite Bracer. If you get that to +3, oh my. I did attempt to get... Oh, we're in Sniffelheim, by the way. I did attempt to get Jace's Irwin's helmet to +3. It didn't go as well as I would have liked. So I think I just have to level up a bit more. Because that will offer some really good additional elemental resistance bonuses. And you guys know I'm all about the elemental resistance bonuses. And I did forge another Sorcerer's Ring for Jace. We had tons of crafting materials for that, and it only required, like, 2 different things. There is an ultimate key here at Sniffelheim, so we're going to go ahead and get that. And we're going to see what all's wrong with Sniffelheim. There's actually a lot wrong. So these guys are going to tell us about that one protective, the German that we previously killed. Well, it's back, and it's malicious. And we got to figure out how to stop it. So first we got to go to the magical library, figure out how to stop it, or royal library. When I say royal library, I always think of that Yu-Gi-Oh card, Royal Magical Library. That's where I get that from. So we do have to go there. And we have to go there anyways to get to do Rab's side quest, which I really want to do. That'll probably be one of the next things we end up doing. And then we have... Obviously, we're going to have to go to the Viking place and fix the whole thing with Mia again, because since we went back in time, that means Mia is still a gold statue. So we got to fix that. And then Queen Friesabel's going to have something for us too. And so is Crystalinda. There's actually a lot of things to do in Sniffelheim. Badges of Honor. I looked at those things off camera. I wasn't too impressed with them. A Chrono Crystal. It sounds like it's a really important crafting item that's going to be used to craft something really good. I just don't know what that stuff is yet. Oh yeah, we talked to this guy. Yeah, he's just like depressed because he can't go to the Hexwood and die. Oh, and the other dragon. These people also mentioned the other, that black dragon in the, to the southeast of the Snarfet. Yeah, we got to go back there and fight that guy again, because he got released upon Calasmus. So like I said, lots of things to do. And I did, well, like 5 or 6 episodes ago, I did try the dragon often when I was going around accepting all the side quests. I did try and fight the dragon. He is really tough this time. I don't know if I would have beat him or not. I didn't play the whole battle, but I know he's a lot stronger, so... Yeah, so she's gonna tell us about the Black Dragon. Yeah, of course we'll help you. Alright, and Crystalinda actually has something different here. And she's going to help us with, we need to get her some serpent souls. And it sounds like she can upgrade our equipment, which that is cool. To get serpent souls, she tells us we have to go over to these celestial sands and fight like some of the dragons around there. So that's one of the areas where we have, you know, a couple different side quests to take care of, so we'll be doing that at some point as well. Might end up being fairly soon, over the next, you know, 5 episodes or so. Anyways, that is all for me for now, and I will see you next time where we'll do more side questing.